Today marks the start of my 21 days to spring deep cleaning challenge. I mentioned in my previous vlog that I usually do a 30 days to spring challenge, but I didn't get back from Cuba in time to start 30 days in advance. So I decided to shorten my challenge a little bit. Today I am going to pull back the curtain of my closet. Ever since we put this curtain up, I haven't been as diligent with keeping things really tidy and organized. The other thing I want to focus on today is decluttering. My style has really changed in the past 5 years or so since I left my full-time job. I might still want to keep a few things, including some of my work dresses, which I really love, even though I haven't worn them in probably 4 or 5 years. The other things though, perhaps some skirts and tops and such, I'd like to see if I can let go of a bunch of things to make room for a lot of the casual clothing that I prefer to wear now. I am only going to be doing my side of the closet. There are a couple of reasons for this. One is the time constraint that I have because I'm doing everything in 21 days instead of 30 days. I don't have as much time to do a more leisurely deep clean. And the other reason is that hubby doesn't really like me to clean his areas of the condo. Sometimes I do anyway because he doesn't really take everything out and wipe down the shelves, vacuum all the little nooks and crannies and such. So I do like to do that from time to time, but this isn't going to be the year. I don't think I did it last year either, so maybe next year I will need to make a conscious effort to do his side of the closet. Here's the state of my side of the closet. It might be very similar to how you remember it, except for these two piles of clothes here. Pretty messy compared to what it was before. I used to only keep a few items on the shelves, items that I would either wear really frequently or perhaps a few cashmere sweaters that I didn't want to squish into tiny spaces. But now I've got all of my t-shirts here, many t-shirts, and I do wear them very often, but this is looking very unsightly. It's not even an organized pile, and I think this is because we have the curtain, so I don't really see it. If I did see this all the time, it might bother me enough to actually tidy it up. And then here we just have a mishmash of still summer and spring skirts. I never rotated my closet this year, so a lot of my cashmere things are still up at the top. Everything else is relatively tidy. I still have these sweaters organized kind of like KonMari style, where I file them almost like books on a shelf. In these pull-out drawers, I still have these containers. And again, I use the KonMari style of folding and storing everything vertically so I can see exactly what I have, but it's not super tidy, so I'll probably refold a lot of these things. I am all done with the closet, and that took 2 hours with a half-hour break in between for lunch, but the lighting is completely different because it got very dark out and it's actually raining now. My side of the closet is all clean. I did successfully move the two big piles that were in front here. I ended up moving some stuff around on these two shelves and I found room for all of those colorful t-shirts. I'm very happy about that. I didn't declutter as much as I had expected. I have a little pile of donations. Since hubby and I are starting to go out again and such, I'm gonna see if I wear some of the things in my wardrobe. Some things I will always keep regardless of whether or not I wear them. So for example, this dress, I love this dress so much. Not many occasions to wear it, but it's just so beautiful, and it was a gift from hubby, so I'll be keeping that. I removed these bins from under the bed. Oh my gosh, Lily wants to sit on my clothes. I am decluttering a few things, and the two bins that are stacked on top of each other on the left hand side of this clip, those I've already gone through and cleaned. I just pulled these two out, my shoes and my dresses, which Lulu is sitting on. And here are some of the dust bunnies that I dragged out from under the bed. I cannot wait to vacuum that all up. I am a third of the way through the cleaning challenge, and the 21-day challenge has actually been going really well. All my cleaning days have been not too bad, but I've only done the bedroom and the bathroom, and I think those areas are probably the easiest. I really only had one day where I felt very frustrated, and that was when I was cleaning the tub, which takes a long time because I do scrape off all the soap scum with this little, essentially one of these. These are scrapers for your cast iron pans, and hubby bought a 2-pack. So one of them we keep in our kitchen that we use on kitchen things, and then the other one we keep in the bathroom, and I use that to scrape the tub. That took a lot of time and a lot of elbow grease, and I thought the next items that I had planned, that I had paired up with the tub and shower, would be easier, and usually they are. These are the bathroom cabinets, but I guess hubby had some hair gel that had leaked, and it solidified to this really hard clump. Even though I used the scraper, it took a really long time to get off that gooey gunk. There were 2 or 3 different areas of like different products that had solidified, and so I was getting a little bit frustrated at that. And not only did it take a long time to scrape off the goo, I also chipped the paint a little bit because I guess I was scraping so hard. So yeah, I wasn't too happy that day, but every other day so far, including today, has been not really frustrating at all, which is very nice. I cleaned the hall closet today, and I was pleasantly surprised that hubby hadn't squirreled away a bunch of things. I'm starting the kitchen today. I decided to do a little task today, just these drawers here, and I've already done the first 2 pull-out drawers. I'm on the 3rd of 4. I've got all of my spices here, which is what I keep in the 3rd drawer. I'd originally planned for a tiny task today because I had a team meeting that took up a big chunk of the day, and I knew I would be cleaning into the evening. And then I also tweaked my neck last night, so it's really hurting. I'm having a hard time turning my head. It's just really painful. I've got this pain patch on it right now, which helps a little bit. But now that I'm almost done cleaning the drawers, and it's going pretty quickly, I was thinking I might also do my food cupboard up here. That way tomorrow I won't have as many upper cupboards to do. Hubby pulled out our stove so I could clean behind it, and I had dropped some oats back there at some point last year. So this is what I'm about to vacuum up, the dust, the oats, and I'm going to give everything a full wipe too. Looks like we might have spilled some coffee or tea or hot chocolate as well. Everything is all clean now. The coffee or tea stains came off really easily. Next is the fridge, and I already vacuumed one of the little dust bunnies, but there's lots of dust in the corner over there. And then I'll give the floor a nice wipe as well. And Lulu's waiting for her lunch. There's a few more minutes. Okay, almost time. Here is the after. Everything is all clean now. Welcome to the third and last week of my 21 Days to Spring Deep Cleaning Challenge. We are 1 week away from spring in the Northern Hemisphere, and I am about to get started on the living room. This is the last area of the condo, but it's also the biggest room with a lot of stuff in it. It is the last day of my 21 Days to Spring Deep Cleaning Challenge. I'm so happy it's spring tomorrow, even though it is quite frosty out today. I'm also very happy it is the last day of the challenge. This one went by really fast, especially since I usually do a 30-day challenge. I'm not sure which I prefer. I do like the faster pace, but it was pretty intense. Every single day was a pretty big day of cleaning, usually about 2 hours of cleaning, whereas when I stretch it out to a 30-day challenge, I can have some lighter days, which feels really good. So we shall see next year if I want to do a shorter challenge again, but I am very happy that today is the last day. I have a few things I want to do on the last day just to get everything tidy again. I do have to clean the bathroom. This is my weekly cleaning the bathroom routine anyway, but on top of that, I want to vacuum the vent on top because I tend to always forget about that, and so I end up doing it on the last day. The other things I want to do are just a general vacuum of all of the areas of the condo again, just because dust accumulates so quickly. I have some miscellaneous piles around the condo that I want to tidy up, maybe bring a couple of things to the locker. Generally tidy up the countertop and give it a quick wipe. And I want to set up a little charging station. I always come up with little ideas for, I guess, moving things around during the cleaning challenge. And we ended up moving Lulu's bed to the other side of the coffee table in the living room because we have a lot of cords and gadgets and things in the other corner, and I think we disturb her when we plug stuff in or take stuff out. It's a higher traffic area even though it's in the corner of the condo because we have all of our cords there. So I want to make that into a little charging station and just tidy that up. Things do of course get messy again with daily living, but overall everything feels really clean and fresh. So that is going to be it for this vlog. I think I have tons of footage. Thank you all so much for watching. To my friends in the Northern Hemisphere, I hope you're having a really wonderful start to spring, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye!